doing? It is a wonderful day here, a little bit of sunshine, but it's coming up to the shortest day of the year, so I'm struggling to keep up with daylight. I hope you're all well, staying warm and not getting too rained out if you're in the northern hemisphere. I am thinking of all of you in the southern hemisphere because I bet you're having the wonderfulest weather and we are all jealous. Right, so anyway, I have a lovely little project to share with you today, oldie but goodie, but one I haven't done for a really long time. And it's to do with this little pocket that I have on my journal page here. So we're going to make one of these together. Now this journal's almost finished. I've got a couple of pockets and things that I want to put in. And I really want to get it finished before Christmas, so I'm hoping to do that very soon. Right, so let me show you what we're going to make today. I have got this in this journal signature. This is after the middle page here, and really it is an altered envelope, and you know I love those. And what I've done is made a little pocket at the bottom here. I've used scraps of paper, a piece of lace at the top, a couple of die cuts, 2 stamped goodies and some bits from my fussy cuts. You've got that little angel that I've been dying to use tucked in over there. And then we've got a little pocket over here. So I'm going to stick that onto this page like this. Keep it low. I will stick it on 3 sides because I do have a little tag that I'm going to put in the top over there. All right, so that's really what we're going for today, and it's really easy to make. This would be, the base of this would be amazing to make as mass make with all those scraps of paper that you have in any theme, of course. Right, so I'm going to move that to the side like that, and we're going to make one together. So what you need is a mailer, an envelope. So here's a mailer. Any mailer will do, and I am actually going to close this mailer because I didn't find one for the right size, but this one works. I'll give you some dimensions. Now I'm just closing that up there because usually we would have an opening when we open the mail. I tend to slit it with a knife in the kitchen. So I'm going to just slit it on the side. Now, if you're putting it on the right-hand side of your journal, then you would want to cut an opening here. If you're going to put it on the left-hand page of the journal, you'd want an opening this side. Okay, so that's something to remember. And I am going to just cut a little sliver all the way to the bottom here. All right. So usually this is what your mailer would look like. You'd have an opening that you've cut open like this. Okay, so that's what we've got. Just want to get it all the way down to the bottom. All right. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue. We are going to fold this up to make a pocket. And I want to just measure it here, because I have actually cut a piece of paper. So I just want to make sure that I do it the right bit. So you wouldn't have to do this because your paper isn't cut yet. But I'm going to just grab a pencil here, if I can see it. Doesn't matter because I'm going to turn it up, but I'll tell you how I'm making mine just over, like just under 2 1/4 inches, so just 5.5 centimeters. All right, my mailer is 4 1/4 by 8.5 inches. Okay, so that is, what is that? That's about 11 by 21.5-ish centimeters, but guys, whatever you have. Okay, so that's the point here. Now I am going to fold on that line there, and I've just drawn that little mark there because before we fold it up, I want to glue down a large part of this section here to help keep it flat. Okay, now you just want to get your glue in there as long as it doesn't have to be exact, but as long as you can get enough in there just to make it flattish, all right, not exceeding that level wherever you're going to fold. All right, so this is just going to help getting it, keeping it flat. Okay, then I'm going to, I've got Teddy here next to me. Teddy, what are you doing? You've suddenly woken up and decided there's something in the bin. Probably one of his treats or something I've thrown away. Right, so I'm just going to make a score line here. And then try and get that over like that. You see, you get this little bump here, which I'm trying to avoid. Like that, and then we'll just get that blocked off like this. Okay, now with the other one I did actually end up stitching around here, but I'm not doing that because I need to get into this pocket section there. All right, so we won't be doing that. Right, so it's as simple as that. Then we are going to put some patchwork bits on here. So I'm going to, before I do that bit, I'm going to do some of the others. So I've just grabbed pieces from my paper that I have, and we're going to use those bits. What do you want, mister? What do you want? It's not your turn. In a bit. Right, so I'm going to make this one slightly narrower. So I just want to take off a little bit here. Let's just take that off. So you just need to cut out various bits that you need for your particular envelope. Right, so this one I've torn it on the sides that are going to face the window, and I've cut it straight on the edges there. Okay, and then I'm going to just take my fabric tack, because that is the easiest for me, you know, for filming. You can use whatever glue you prefer to use. And I'm going to just start by layering these down. Now, the one I want to put on last will be this one here, but it's whichever order you fancy. So we've got this over here. Just get that as close to the edge as I can. All right. We will go with some, I've got this little strip that I've taken and I'm going to put over here. Just torn the one side to fit the edge that I, you know, so I've got like a raw edge. We're going for rustic here, so I'm going to get that on there. And this I'm going to put towards the top here, like that. So we can put that on. Freebie I gave you a few weeks ago, which has been really handy. So I've cut it a little scrap. I didn't have to cut much of this, so that's going to go there. And then we've got a little gap over there, which I just need to find something. I think it's not much when you look at it like that. So I do just have this piece here. I'm going to just take a little bit like this. There we go. We'll see which side we're going to get on there, so I can put it like that. I do love doing a bit of a collage with scraps. It's every time they're different, and really love how they look, how they turn out. So we've just got that little bit there. All right, so that's going to end up going down like that. All right, we're not going to stick it until a few things to do yet, but I am going to stick on the bit for the flap. So that's this bit here. Hope you guys are all well. How's your planning going for Christmas? Have you got lots done? I haven't put my tree up yet. I'm very wary to, because Teddy, he attacks everything. So I'm not too excited about putting it up, just in case he thinks it's another job to destroy. You know, not that he'll be in it, being a puppy. So yeah, I have thought about putting it higher up, but the higher up is close to the chair and he'd be on the chair. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm just going to do it closer to Christmas Day itself. Right, while I've got my little distress ink thingy here, I'm just going to go around these edges and get rid of any of the cream that's showing. I would have preferred a craft coloured envelope, but I didn't have one. And there we go. So we've got all of that there. Right, perfect. So as I say, I'm going to stick this down last because there's some bits and pieces, but I've taken a scrap of the stripes and I will get that on to the bottom here. So we're just decorating. And I love a strip of paper. It's like faux washi, isn't it? So that's perfect. We'll get that on just over there like that. Okay, and then I wanted to put some lace on, so I thought I'd put on some over there. So let's get that on. So presents are bought, menus planned. I've got my the meats and things already, so it's just the perishable stuff that I need to grab. So things are coming together. I haven't wrapped any of the gifts yet, so there's that to do still. Yeah, so I have been busy, as I'm sure we all are. I do actually have a new kit coming out, which I'm going to probably do before Christmas next week. So if you're wondering what it's going to be, look out for that. I have been working hard on that one. I tell you, the amount of things I've been involved with this month has been unbelievable. I do like to put the pressure on, don't I, on myself. Right, I've stamped one of these onto some very dark tea stain paper. And I'm going to put this on here like this. But behind that, I want to put a craft coloured die cut. So I think I'll get that one stuck on first. Right, so we'll get this one on. I'm just mindful of where the heights of things, so we'll get that there, and then we'll get this one on. I like this craft. This tea stain paper was really dark, and I don't usually use dark tea stain, but it's perfect for this. Again, that's gonna, it's this way. Right, so we'll get that over like that. Yeah, and then I've got a little bit of ivy. I'm sure I had a red bit somewhere. Oh, there it is. I see it. Now that I've got all of those stuck down, I'm not going to cut that off. We can stick that onto the page when we're ready to. We now can stick this down. So I'm going to just put some glue on the edge there and here. Now, if you wanted to make this a floating pocket in your journal, you would just need to cover the back, you know, this side, but I'm not going to do that. All right, we've got that there. Now there are some bits we want to put on there, which I will get to in a sec. So I had a couple of bits and pieces. I had the snow globe. Right, you see that glue is playing up again. It's coming to the end. So we've got our snow globe here. I'm not sticking it down yet because I've got a snowflake. And then we've got heartwarming, which I want to tuck on that side. Right, those can go down now. And then I did have this, but I was going to put that elsewhere, but I don't want to cover that there. We can put it, don't think we're going to need that. And then I do have this little green bit. I'll just get that over there. All right. Yeah, I'm going to put the angel over here. So I think it'll cover up anything underneath there. So I just want to bend that straight. There we go. All right, so the angel's going to go over there. We've got our little door card that'll go in over here. Oops. But you can just see the doorbell and stuff there, which is cute. And then that's going to go at the back. And there we have it. How cute is that? That's going to go onto our other signature page. So I've chosen this one here. Okay, so this is also your center spread, and that's going to go over there. And that's there. Just remember to put it further down when you stick it on 3 sides. And there's our little project for today. How sweet is that? And there's this one. Books are getting fat now, so it's hard to get them all underneath the camera. All right, guys. Go and have a go at this. And as I say, don't forget to look out for the new kit that's going to be coming out probably next week, Tuesday, I'm hoping. If I'm not ready on the Tuesday, it might be the Wednesday, but I want to get that done before Christmas. It is stunning, and I've been working on it for a while. I can't wait to share it with you. So I just need to do a few more things and get it all ready and everything. And as soon as I have that ready, we will be working on preparing that all. And we'll start that in January after Christmas. So there we go. All right. Stay well. Get yourself sorted for Christmas. Do make lists. Check them twice. And I'll see you again on Friday. Take good care of yourselves, guys. Bye-bye.